The potential to get unlimited golden ticket players, I really like the sound of that, so let's talk about it in today's video. Salsa family, and today, coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video, we're gonna be showcasing a tactic and a strategy to get potentially unlimited GTs. Now, this isn't super simple, there's a lot of numbers involved, a fair bit of risk, but in today's video, there is most certainly a way you guys can get golden tickets at a much more reduced price than usual. Now, you guys probably guessed it, what I'm gonna be talking about in today's video are the training variety packs in this game, which are finally back in Madden 22. If you guys have been following the channel, I've been talking about the potential of these packs coming back for, I want to say, like the last 2 weeks. And fellas, they are finally back. They're going to be giving you either an 87 plus ultimate legend, a common or better strategy item, or a golden ticket player. I think you can also get uniforms out of this as well. So to start with, I want to run through this video sequentially. We're going to start it off by talking about how you can get training for cheap. Then at the end of the video, I've got some really cool data with regards to this pack. I've got someone that's been tracking their pulls, so we'll be able to see what the odds are at pulling a golden ticket, what the odds are at pulling like a 99 overall ultimate legend. All that will be in the video. Now, in terms of getting training for the cheap, getting training for the low in this game, I recommend you guys filter it down by the program Ultimate Legend. Ultimate Legend has some fairly decent snipes, because as I showed you guys before, out of the training variety pack, you can actually pull Ultimate Legends. And of course, since a lot of people are pulling Ultimate Legends, their prices have most certainly gone down. Now, when it comes to the overall I recommend, I would say 95s are probably the best. So filter it down by the program Ultimate Legends, the quality 94 to 95, and I would really say any cards you see at around 35,000 coins or less are going to be a nice snipe for training. I should have bought that card right there. I don't know why I hesitated and didn't buy the one at 35, but as you guys will see, as we take some refreshes, there's quite a bit of activity here. So yeah, however much training you're looking to get, whether it's like 195, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, whatever it may be, I would say this filter right here is probably going to be your best bet. If you guys are looking to maybe get training in slightly less quantity, you could maybe do this exact same filter it down by 92 to 93, and scoop up any 93s you see at a price of around like 17 to 18k. That's going to work as well, but overall, I typically find it a little bit easier to filter it down by the higher overalls, because once you get one snipe, you get a lot more training to use on your packs. So there we go, we scooped up a 95 Michael Vick. As you can see, I do have quite a bit of training as well already on the account, so we are really ready to go through here and try out this pack. But as we do so, I want to go over some very advanced, I would say, metrics for this pack right here. But before we do that, let's kind of get a feel for the pack and open up a couple of them live in the video, as we're going to start it off by getting a 95 overall Elroy Hirsch. I'm going to quick sell the card. I'm going to take my training. What I'll do as I go through the video is I'll kind of give you a guide as to whether or not you should sell off your pulls, whether you should keep them, and this pull right here is the worst thing you can get. This is basically just losing your training. You get 25 coins, that's it, and you're basically losing 4,000 training to convert it into 25 coins. That's going to be your worst pull possible. Then, of course, you guys can also pull strategy cards. Strategy cards really aren't the worst pulls out there. If you get a common one, that's 1,000 coins, which means you're technically losing about like 3,000 coins on this pack, because the way this pack kind of works is you're basically spending like 4k coins to open it. Trading right now is awfully inexpensive, so you're basically spending 1,000 coins per 1,000 trading points you get. That essentially means that you guys are opening this pack up for about 4k. So if you get a pull that's selling for more than 4k, that's technically profit. If you get one selling for less, that's going to be a loss, as we're going to be getting an 87 Ray Lewis. That's not really a great pull. Okay, now as you guys can see, shout out to my dog Grant. We have a ton of data to sift through the video. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to show you the percentage chance at getting any card in this game, whether it's an ultimate legend, even a specific overall ultimate legend. So let's kind of quickly take a look at some of the percentages you guys are going to be getting when it comes to all of these players. So starting it off right here with our golden ticket players, it's looking like you're not pulling these cards all that often. It's going to be about a 0.35% chance, so pretty rare. Now what that means is you probably got to open up this pack about 300 times to be able to get a golden ticket player, so it's going to be tough to get golden tickets. It's possible, but it's going to be tough. Next up, we got the alternate uniforms. These ones right here are coming out at around a 25% clip. Then when it comes to strategy cards, the commons, the uncommons, the rares, those are coming out at around a 25% clip as well. So it's looking like right here, it's about like a 50% chance you pull an alternate uniform or you pull a common strategy item. And then it's also close to like a 50% chance that you guys end up getting an ultimate legend. As you guys can see, about 17% of the time you get an 87 ultimate legend, about 9% of the time you get an 88, and so on and so forth. As you guys can see, you can actually pull 99 overall ULs in here as well. I'm also assuming you could pull ultimate legend LTDs on Saturday, so that's going to really drive down the prices of those cards. Now, the most important part of this video is taking a look at whether this is profit or not. And as you guys can see right here, this looks to be net profit overall. In the 2,281 times this guy has opened this pack up, he right now is up about 3 million coins overall, which is kind of crazy to see. If you're getting training at a good deal and you simply sell off every single thing you get out of this pack, you're actually going to be making coins. But my recommendation to you guys to probably maximize the coins that you're going to be making is if you pull an Ultimate Legend that is a 91, a 93, or a 95, I would recommend you quick sell that card. If you're pulling anything that isn't a 91, a 93, or a 95, you probably want to sell off the player. It's actually going to be giving you a better CPT if you decide to sell off your cards that are not 91s, 93s, and 95s. If you get a 91, a 93, or a 95, those cards are going to be the cheapest cards in the market. So if you guys were looking to open these packs up anyways, there's not really a ton of reason to sell off those cards. But if you're getting anything that isn't a 91, a 93, or a 95, I would recommend you sell off the player. So right there we get a 93. That's going to be in the quick sell range. As you guys know, 91s, 93s, 95s are quick sold. And the reason why I say that is because with those players, they're basically selling at the trading rate. And when I say at the trading rate, that essentially means that they're going to be like the cheapest players in the market. So there's not a ton of reason to sell them, especially if you guys were planning on opening this pack up anyways. Because what would probably happen if you were planning on opening this pack up anyways is you would sell off your 95 and you'd be in a situation where you had no more training, and you'd probably end up going to buy another 95 to open up the pack some more. And when you do that, you'd be losing out on the tax when you sold your player off, as we get another 87 at too tall. So yeah, let's see how lucky we can potentially get in the video. If we get a golden ticket, that would be absolutely insane. But theoretically, fellas, if I look at the data and I go through and open this pack up about 300 times, I'm technically supposed to pull a golden ticket before that training is done with. So hey, we're gonna put that theory to the test. I'm probably gonna open these packs up for a couple more minutes. We'll see how well we can do. Hopefully we don't get too many of these strategy items. Hopefully we don't get too many of the uniforms. The uniforms are just absolutely killer. Strategy items aren't really the worst. If you get an uncommon strat item, quick sell that, you're gonna be getting like 9,000 coins. But if you end up pulling this card right here, this is essentially like you just lost your training and there's nothing you can do about it, because you basically just quick sell the card and it's like, too bad, so sad, you lost 4,000 training and that's it. As here we go, we're gonna be getting an 89 overall player. This isn't a 91, a 93, or a 95, so I'm gonna sell the player off. And yeah, I'm gonna keep rolling here in the video to see how well we can do. I'll probably update you guys if I end up getting maybe a golden ticket, maybe a higher overall ultimate legend. We got a 95 ultimate legend with one of our first pulls, which is kind of cool to see. Looking like we're getting a lot of low ULs here though, so I'll see you guys if I get a good pull. I'll probably roll for a few more minutes. I'll catch you then. Hey yo, there we go, baby. 97 overall Mike Ditka. That is a fat pull out of this. That was actually the first pack I opened after I said I'll catch you guys if I get something good, and there is 70k. Again, with your 97s, you want to sell these. So fellas, I think I might call it here. I'm at 213,000 training points, and at this point in the video, I got that 97 to sell. That's making me back 70,000 coins, which essentially means if I continue to open this pack up, and let's say I go down to like 200k training, essentially what that would mean is at that point, I'd be left over with the same amount of value I started this video with. I want to say we started with like 270k training, so essentially I'd have like 270k in coin value plus training combined off of these packs. And this would have basically just been an opportunity to potentially pull a golden ticket, basically giving me a free chance at it right here. I've opened this pack up like what, 40 times in the video, and not every single time you're gonna pull one, but if you guys go in here, eventually you'll end up pulling a GT. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you do want to try this pack out, I would recommend it. It's pretty solid. And yeah, until next time, I'm out. Peace.